some Big 12 softball between the visiting 13th ranked Arizona Wildcats and the Iowa State Cyclones. Hello and welcome on in, everybody, to the Cyclone Sports Complex. My name is Wessling, joined alongside former All-Big 12 player and Allie Kappert. And Allie, two teams that are in different spots in the Big 12 standings, but overall it should be a fun series here today and tomorrow. Johnson at third, Bartholomew at second, Ford at first. Iowa State trying to break it open. Nosen deep. That's your ball game. A walk-off grand slam from Isabel Nosen, and Iowa State wins it 8-0. Jenkins trying to fight back from 0-2. Here's the 2-2. Deep out to right center field, and it's off the top of the wall. This ball game is tied in Ames. Nonetheless, 2-2 pitch from Ralston. Poked past Andrews into left field. The runner waved home. The throw will not get there. The Wildcats have scored 6 in the 7th, and they lead it 8-7. So 1 on, nobody down for Iowa State. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Johnson skies one high, back at the wall. You can kiss it goodbye. Tatum Johnson, a 2-run home run. Iowa State is ahead by 3. Skierman fires it home. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the 7th from Lauren Skierman, and Iowa State takes game 1, 6-5. 2-1 sent home from Brown. It goes to right, backing up, pushing towards the wall, and it's off the wall. Bartholomew rounding second. She makes it to third, and it is a triple for Reagan Bartholomew. Right now trailing 1-2. She smacks one right to third, but an unbelievable play from McKenna Andrews. Iowa State has yet to lead this afternoon. The closest they were in game number 1 was 1. Then they tied it here this game. Iowa State sends Shepard home. The throw, not there. Iowa State has the lead off an RBI single from Carly Ford. 0-1, sent deep to left. Another home run. Tiana Poole wants to have some fun, and just like that, the Cyclones are only down by 1. Finished the last 3 innings for Iowa State in game number 1, and now has thrown the first 3 here in the 2nd. Bartholomew, unreal play from short. The 1-0, poke deep out into the left field gap. The freshman sends one off the scoreboard in her first at-bat at the Cyclone Sports Complex. Welcome to Ames, Casey. The 1-0 to Andrews. She sends one deep. Same spot as Kane, and it's the same result. Another 2-run shot. This one delivered from McKenna Andrews. Cook smashes one out into left field, and what a play! Iowa State making plays all over the diamond. This one is Haley Oliver laying out in left.
Cool, calm, collected at the plate.
3-2, popped back out into left field. There it is! 5 straight games with a home run for Caden Shepard. 2 away now for Tatum Johnson. The first pitch to her, sent deep out into center, and it is out of here. Tatum Johnson with a 2-run blast to center field, and the Cyclones strike first here in Ames. She got walked her first time up, and then had 2 true singles, and now here's another one that could turn into a double. She's gonna try to stretch it into that, and she will get it. The Big 12's best double hitter strikes again with her 21st on the year. Can really make this a brand new ball game. Ford pushes that into right field. It's off the wall. Carly Ford takes second base. Shepard flying home, and it is a 2-run double for Carly Ford. Palumbo 1 strike away. Sends the 1-2 home. Up the middle. There's the first base hit of the day for Ella Cook. 1 is plated, and you see the speed from Wakowitz. A 2-run single from Ella Cook. The Sticks have had a lot of juice to them this season, and here's another one. You can kiss it goodbye. Haley Oliver, a no-doubter to left field. her 3rd home run of the season. Iowa State will have 6, 7, and 8 due up here in inning number 2. That begins with Carly Ford. So we talked about it for Arizona, but they had just one player who was hitless in that first game, and it was Addison Duke, who delivered the RBI double in the top of this inning. For Iowa State, it was Clemens and Ford, who both went 0 for 4, and both are 2 very good hitters. And there's Ford getting her first hit on the day. It was just a matter of time for Carly.
Sometimes it's just about speaking it into existence. Carly Ford there, able to put the ball in play nicely. Nice hit by her, and we're going to see a pinch hitter here, actually. First time through in the DP spot.
So they put Ashley Miner in the spot for Victoria Prado, who was productive as the DP in game number 1, going 1 for 2. But we'll see the first at-bat on the day for Ashley Miner. Just 6 at-bats this season, 1 hit. It was a single, but her on-base percentage is .375. So a limited role this season, but clearly Iowa State values this at it as a big spot here with 1 on, nobody down, and a 2-run game early here in this 2nd inning. First pitch to Miner, she'll take, and it's a strike for Holder.
And sometimes in these situations, it's just a matter of coach likes what he sees with something out of Holder as a pitcher that Miner might match up with better than Prado. And you have to wonder, okay, it's this early in the game. Will Miner continue the entire game in this DP spot? Will Prado come back in? A lot of options with it, but you have to imagine Coach Pinkerton just liked this matchup better.
0-2. They say that one is fair for Miner, and the runner will be held up at third. Ford in trouble. She does get back in time as the throw went home, but there it is. Ashley Miner stepping up as a pinch hitter, delivering a double.
And whatever Coach saw, he saw it right. A nice shot down the line. And as you mentioned, Carly Ford had to hit the brakes coming around third. Iowa State now, huge opportunity here in the 2nd, trying to tie this thing up.
About as big of a spot for Iowa State. Again, still searching for their first lead of the day. Tiana Poole had the hit that brought the Cyclones within 1 in game number 1 to cap off a 5-run 3rd inning with a 2-run shot over the left field wall. She took a big hack there on the first pitch and misses. So 0-1 here, but again, Ford at 3rd, Miner at 2nd. Just the 2nd hit on the year for Ashley Miner. There's a miss from Holder. We talked about with Arizona, they've gotten a ton of production from the bottom of their order. Right now, the 6 and 7 spots for Iowa State with a pair of hits. The 8 spot trying to keep that trend going.
And Holder working inside on Poole, has been able to jam her on 2 of the 3 pitches now.
One-two to Poole, put in play. Trouble on the bases. Iowa State will stay put. So Ford took off early, tried to cause a little confusion for Beal. She didn't buy it, and she sent it to first.
And well played by Beal at short. It really looked like Carly Ford was going to get the jump after the throw, but I think smart of her to stay only the first out of the inning. Last thing you want is your 2nd out to be at home plate. So well played by Beal. And Arizona defensively, their infield still going to play in with only 1 out.
First pitch to Andrews will be a base hit, and Iowa State scores 1. They'll pump the brakes on the 2nd, but it's an RBI single for McKenna Andrews on the first pitch of her at-bat.